Welcome everyone. My name is Midhat Ibrahim, master student in electrical and electronic engineering, Gaziantep University. I will present supervisory control of humidity and temperature using wireless sensor network. Introduction. In the physical world, everything is analog. Temperature, pressure, humidity, and the velocity are a few examples of physical quantities that deals with every day. Many activities and procedures in the world need to keep controlling and monitoring above mentioned a physical example. First, what is the wireless sensor network? Wireless sensor network is combined of the sensing, compression, and the communication into signal tiny device called a sensor node. Group of the sensor linked by a wireless media to perform disturbance sensing task. What is sensor network? Sensor is device which is sense information and pass into the mode. As we explained about the sensor node, now we will take more information about the sensor. Sensor is a device that detects and responds some type of input from the physical environment. Job of the sensor. From the definition of the sensor, it's used to collect information about the physical and environmental attributes where actuators are employed to react to feedback, have control. Description of research. Node include two types: source node and the sink node gateway. Source node are collected information and also work as a routing node. Sink are the node gathering information from all the source nodes. Structure node, sensor, microcontroller, communication module, power supply. Feature of the wireless sensor network is tiny sensor node, low cost, low power, many compressed sensing, data processing, and the communication component. Large number of the sensor node generate. Sensor node have a self-organization. We'll more explain about here. We'll take more explain about the wireless sensor network. Is deployed of the sensor. Several devices equipped with the sensor that perform collaborative measurement process generally consist of the base station. That can communicate with the several wireless sensor by radio. And here also explain about the routers node, and the application has grown widely in the last decade. Many industrial research and engineering work that novel technology by applying its civilian and military sectors. That many nodes. Here this picture, it shows the structure of the wireless network. Here its sensor node, it will collect information from the environmental and send it to the gateway. The gateway will send to observer of the controller by internet media. This is sensor field. Wireless communication. There are four main wireless area network TAN, standard for data transmission. Wi-Fi, it's based on IEEE 802.11. Zigbee based on IEEE also, but is 15.4. Bluetooth also based on IEEE but 15.1. Ultra wideband based IEEE 14.3. While each have their intended cases, will use 802.15.4 protocol developed specifically low rate, low power signal transmission and ideal for industrial cyber sensor network application. Here this will show the difference between the four types of the transmission media: Wi-Fi, ultra wideband, and Bluetooth, and the Zigbee stack. This is a difference between the data bit rate and the distance can transmission it. Zigbee stack, while is 800 protocol specify the MAC and the physical layer ZigBee protocol handle application layer above, which is generally deal with a network. This is a structure, the structure of layers for a ZigBee stack: physical layer, application layer, and the communication layer, interference layer, security layer. Wireless network has four topologies. The first one is peer-to-peer topology. It's from the picture we can see this is contained from three is each node is communicate with other directly as long are in the range. Star topology, a connected centralized communication hub. Each node cannot communicate directly with each other but through the central hub. Third one is tree topology, is often called hybrid star peer-to-peer network topology. A central hub in connecting with a node as a root node on this, making a situation like tree topology node. Central hub, often from the central hub. A signal goes to the root node, so when new node want to join the network has connected with the central hub first. The last one is mesh topology. Mesh topology always nodes communicated from the another is directly bidirectional with with each node is connected with other available nodes in the same area. Mesh topology can be very expensive due to inclusive structure, most complex among the network topologies. This introduction wireless application: military, environment, health, home, smart home, education, and industrial. This is application used in wireless sensor network. Research activities: to achieve a goal, our project will divided from into four parts: studying wireless network clearly and introduce it, definition structure of wireless with control, implementation of the sensor network in any design what I need, and studying suitable for the job, can extension a sensor network and specific application. The main objective of my work to make a collection activities for a sensor network easier to convenient from the perspective a few prototype sensor network also fully control some environmental factor as a humidity and temperature in application of the control principles such as prototype P control, proportional control, and proportional integral PI control, and the reduced time delay. Research activities: Pilot integrate wireless network and data collection on the Arduino board with ZigBee protocol, wireless and implementation network sensor fully control temperature, to explore techniques of data collection aggregation based on the similarity availability of information basing, delays in the transfer of data from the node coordinator or base station. On-off control is a fully control, fully open, fully closed. The base the close on-off control. For example, on-off control is a domestic heating system, and improve the from our system to implement proportional control P control and the proportional integral control. This is a block diagram, general block diagram for a control loop. Set point here, set point at PID plant and the feedback transducer and disturbance affected on my system. In a practical part, the process will pull it and complete humidity temperature control using the operation on switching on off and observing system, also using a P and PI control, observing the result, comparing with them each other, analyzing the result, and see what is perfect. Preparing all material, research accomplishment topic, hardware connection, configuration, software, result. This is also show here. It's a circuit diagram for the PLDC fan motor. Here it's Arduino microcontroller with a ZigBee S2C, and here the coordinator node, it's XP with the Explorer Explorer connecting to PC. Here is a node, all the node power supply and the fan DC and the microcontroller. This is a real temperature humidity will collected from the node and this collected in the coordinator in an XCTU program. Also here a real reading for temperature and the humidity. The last one is the chart refer to humidity measurement in outdoor. Here is we can see it's take a more time to reach to the stability because the disturbance is very huge compared with the indoor. And the average error here is 4.27, but here it's the average error in the door, so 1.1, so that is mean it's the stability in indoor it's reach more faster from the outdoor. Here temperature measurement also the stability it will take more time to reach the stability because the disturbance in outdoor. The average error it's 1.19. Here temperature measurement in indoor average error is 0.9. Also the stability it's reached the time reached to stability it's more or less from the outdoor. Reference, this is a reference. The last one. Thank you for listening in my presentation.